match the story? There's like a jigsaw puzzle?
It was awful. It was more like a Rubik's Cube than a jigsaw puzzle. And obviously when I went through it, I had a gazillion songs, and I narrowed it down the story, and then over the years we narrowed it down, and then when we started actually doing storyboards and putting things in, and Steve and Marius came on, we recorded a lot of music that's not in the movie. And because when we pull one song out, then we'd have to pull another song out, or we'd have to pull a whole, it's like a Rubik's Cube. It just would not stop, and it was very hard to make it actually connect. Originally I wanted it to all be music, like an opera, no talking. And when we got to that phase, everybody sort of beat on me really hard. You can't do this, it's not going to work. We'll give you, I'd say 70% of it is music. And, but we need to tell a story. We need to jump these. What you were doing in 15 minutes, we can now do in 2 minutes. And we got to get this down from, my biggest problem in life is, or any filmmaker really, is that the film comes out way too long. I mean, it's like the 3-hour American Graffiti. It's like the 3-hour Strange Magic. And, you can't do it.
This one, right there.
Hi. Could you expand a bit on why you would turn down directing another Star Wars movie just to work on what's been described as a real passion project? It's kind of a two-parter. I know in USA Today you had mentioned that you would want to spend more time with your daughter. But I guess I'm kind of wondering the inspiration behind Strange Magic and what, if any, personal experiences you drew from to put into this movie.
Well, originally I just, I had 2 daughters. I ended up with another daughter. And, Star Wars was for 12-year-old boys. I figured I'd make one for 12-year-old girls. And, the 12-year-old boy one worked for everybody from 8 months to 88. And boys, girls, dogs, whatever, it really worked. So I said, well, maybe I could do one like this, but it's slightly more female-centric than, we still have sword fighting, we still have things, but it's really a story that is hopefully will work for everybody. But it was really something I said, well, maybe I'll do this. And I just wanted to have fun. I was directing Star Wars while I was doing these. So it's not, and I'd put it on, I'd go out and shoot, and this would be put on the shelf for a while, and the guys would kind of work, and I had a little group of guys that were, and girls that were working on this thing. And so it's a project that I'd been doing for a long time, and then when it came to sell the company, I realized that it wasn't completely finished. But I said, well, I still want to retire. I'm not going to wait this out. I want to retire now. Time is more important to me than money. And so I just did it and hoped that Kathy and everybody who has been working on the film and everything would follow through, and Disney would put up the money to finish it. I mean, it was mostly done, so it wasn't like they had to put up a whole bunch of money to finish it. But, it's, and it turned out extremely well. I mean, it's what I envisioned. So, but it was, I know it's been, maybe 2 years since I sold the company, something like that. But time moves very slow in animation.
In the back,